My name is Christina Cabrera, and my title is the Assistant City Secretary. It's my job to kind of know a little bit or how to do everything that our office does. So on top of that, I help manage the office and manage schedules. So I need to know open records requests, vital statistics. I put together the agenda. I also need to know how to keep track of our mayor and council members. So I like it because it does have such variety. Open records, we typically have an open records request every day. When we don't, we think that there's something wrong. But open records requests daily, we're keeping in touch with our council members daily. Vital statistics, we're open every day, 8 to 4:30, and so we are accepting birth certificates and death certificates nearly every single day and giving people copies of those records. So open records request means that you want a record that the city has that maybe is not already available like on the website. So there's things like agendas, and we do put a lot of information on the website, like our building permit information that's out there, you can find it. But if you want something more in depth, or maybe something that we just haven't put on a website or in another place, then you would need to request that record. And so once those come to us, we are responsible for getting it out to the right department and helping to gather all the information and releasing the information that we can release. So vital statistics is going to be our office that handles filing records for births and for deaths, and it's within the city limits of Bryan. Now, we are able to provide birth certificates for people born in Texas pretty much since about 1940 through a state system that allows us to access a shorter form of those certificates. And we do that a lot. Obviously, being close to A&M, we get a lot of kids who were not born in Bryan who are here and they need their birth certificate. But we accept any records for kids born in Bryan. And then we also accept any records for people who have passed in Bryan. The Volunteer Bryan program is under our office, so we accept all the volunteer applications. So if you want to volunteer at the library, volunteer at the anywhere at the city, really. We process those volunteer applications, track those hours, and just try to help the staff members who are working with volunteers in any way that we can. I think the thing that's interesting and that I've learned through being in this office is that all Texas cities are so different, because we have some that are really small and they're a certain type of city, they have to go by state law. And then home rule cities like Bryan, you have your charter, which is like our constitution, and we have to go by that. So each one is a little bit different, and that means each city secretary office is a little bit different, or each city manager office is a little bit different. So it's really interesting to try and get to learn the different ways that everybody does things and think, oh, well, maybe we could do it like that. That might be a good way to improve. But it makes it really interesting just how different each Texas city is and how that trickles down.